These are the Super Knock 2nd edition playing cards. This one is all around the Batman theme. The front of the tuck box says Super Knock 52 pages of action, number 2, 10 cents in May 1939. The one long edge says 2nd edition, and the other long edge says playing cards. The bottom of the tuck box has some very small USPCC ad copy and houseofplayingcards.com. The top and back of the tuck box are blank. The large inner tuck flap says Super Knock, and there's nothing on the 2 inner tuck flaps. So since that's all I can say for the tuck box, I say we take a look at the cards inside. The back design is going to have a medium white border, then a thin black line, and mostly gray back design. But what you might not know about this is it is a marked deck. Now it is only marked for suit, but if you want to check out that, then at the end of the video, the link will be right here so you can check that out and learn how to read these marked playing cards. And that actually goes for 99% of all Knock playing cards. When it comes to the number cards, you're going to have your blacks be black, and your reds are going to be red, which I did not expect from this deck. Everything is going to be United States Playing Cards Company standard. Same goes for your 3 aces. Ironically, for these court cards, they actually took out a bit of the blacks and put in more of the light blue. So you have still the red, light blue, black, and yellow, but you have it making it look like a little bit lighter. None of this actually goes along with the theme of the deck, and honestly, I was extremely disappointed by these court cards. Your first ad card is a blank card of sorts, where the one side is just completely black, and the other ad card is a duplicate ace of hearts, kind of, where not all of the background is black, just like the last ad card, and all of the red was stripped away. Truth be told, these are not my favorite ad cards. Now, the jokers I do truly enjoy, where you always have these 2 stars as the jokers for Knock playing cards, but this time, they're done in the Joker's theme colors. And last but not least, your standard Knock ace of spades, which again was a bit disappointed by. Even if you just would have had like the Batarang or something flying over the top of it, anything to make this deck more custom would have been helpful and honestly really appreciated. Now when it comes to the Pharaoh Shuffle, it throws perfectly every other from bottom to top, and then from top to bottom, it also Pharaohs every other. Now when it comes to the stock and the feel of these playing cards, the stock is going to be on a thicker stock, is going to be a thicker deck. But when it comes to the feel of this deck, it can be either buttery or snappy. Snappy decks are more for things like backdrops, which look like that, or it could look like ATM, which is this. And then buttery decks are more for things like Under Pressure, which looks like this. And this deck right here is definitely more of a snappy deck, but clearly both of those moves, actually all 3 of those moves, work extremely well. I would definitely lean towards snappy for this deck, and just which moves are a little bit easier to do in comparison to other decks. Now with that thin black border, it does make fanning a little bit easier on the eyes. I do appreciate that. Honestly, just like when you look at these court cards, you never would have known that this came from a Batman themed deck. Now, the Batman back, you can kind of see it. It makes sense with how they combined that with the simplistic Knock brand. But outside of that and the jokers, I was kind of disappointed. The tuck box, on the other hand, I was extremely happy with, whether it came to the colors or the fact that it felt like a comic book, or even the fact that all the dents on it are all around the outside corners and stuff, just making it look like a more weathered comic book is honestly really freaking cool. And if you do want to pick them up for yourself, you can check them out in the description below for 10% off, or you can click right there. If you want to check out another video from the channel, you can check it out right here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe for more deck reviews just like this. This is CPM, signing off.